Stayed at Wine Creek campsite, or Wine Creek Spring and campsite. I don't know. It was cold, really cold, and really windy. Still is windy, but I pitched over there. Hung over there. Wasn't perfect, but I don't have enough line after my line breaking 3 times at my last site at Siler Bald camp shelter and the campfire, but it was too wet last night because it rained for a little bit, so no campfire. And there was 2 other people camped here. One guy named Super Soaker, because he's cold soaking everything, and a woman was here from Maine, but I didn't get her name. I guess I'll see her up the trail, probably at the shelter. But it's like 11:20 on Monday, I think. I don't know. The day after yesterday. 1.2 miles. Always block the lens. Whoa! Hey, pup. What you doing, buddy? Dog scared me. Animals don't usually come running up to you on the trail. Anyway, 1.2 out of Wine Spring Camp, and I messed up my knee pretty good. Don't know what it is. Was on the inside, which is MCL from what I've researched, and now it's on the outside, which is ITL. But every now and then on the front and even behind my knee, and like the crease of the leg, it's been hurting. So I wrapped the band around it I picked up in Franklin for the MCL, and so far it seems to be working as long as I go real slow. So I may have to do the 1.2 to Wayah shelter and actually call it a day at a whole 2.5 miles, if that. 3 miles, I guess. 1.2 plus 1.8. But I don't want to. I want to keep going, but it's not up to me. So that was another hiker and his dog. Clean the lens real quick. For the few people that watch this, if you plan a through hike, no matter what your age, because I've seen injuries out here, even people that are basically through hiking before they start college. When you get to Blood Mountain, take your time. Go slow. Go slower than you think you should be going. If there's one part of the trail to not rush to get ahead or to make miles, it's Blood Mountain. I had reserved a hostel stay because, the usual, it was Neil's Gap, and I figured I'd resupply either there or somewhere else. And I was still pretty careful coming down Blood Mountain, but came off of it with an injured right knee, and my right knee's never bothered me. It's always been my left knee, and even that's only recently. So yeah, if someone's going to pick you up from a hostel, and they say they'll meet you there, just get down to Neil's Gap and then call. Don't rush down Blood Mountain. Take your time. Yeah, I think I scared that poor dog as much as she scared me, but you don't usually have animals running up to you on the trail. If you do, it's probably something to be concerned about, unless it's a hiker's dog. And she was a sweetheart. So, yep, be careful on Blood Mountain. Take your time. If this knee gets any worse, it could be the end of the through hike. But I'm going to keep pushing through. The band I put on my leg seems to be helping. I'm just going real slow and taking my time. So maybe I'll actually make it.